Augustine, you guys.
What a wonderful day in the neighborhood on this wonderful Wednesday.
Yay!
Sonnies, welcome on in. Everybody's filing in. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first day of July.
Hey!
We made it. Summer is not warming up anymore. Summer has arrived, honey. She said booked and busy all summer.
She needs to go away.
She has unpacked every single bag and has claimed a good chair by the pool, and she's not moving because July 1st is going to be ours. We are so happy that you're here with us on this hump day, Wednesday. And Sonnies, I'm telling you right now, do not touch that sunny sundial, because today we have history that will blow your mind, local news that will make you think, and a story about a Florida man and a protein shake that I promise you will never heard of before, and you've got to prepare yourself for sunshine shenanigans today. Of course, we got DJ Snack Pack and all the greatness, but before we unpack this with all the TLDR, whatever the kids say these days, we're turning it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene, Mel. What are we snacking on today?
Baby Bell cheese.
Yeah!
I love it.
Love it.
Of course, at the Kangaroo gas station, they have a bunch of it. I bought the last 4 they had.
So they did. Okay, this
They
is
were
the
out of
kangaroo.
Yeah, they were out of the string cheese. Well, it's Circle K. It used to be the Kangaroo. I still call it Kangaroo.
So they were out of the. Okay, so Chef Ellie tried the
She
string
loved it.
cheese. She loved it.
See?
And she said, "Thank you very much." I also saw a meme the other day. It was like, "Here, have 8 mozzarella sticks." Or what was it called? The Circle K pull and peel kind. They were like, if you fry them up, I'll eat them. You know what I mean?
Listen, don't knock it. It's the best string cheese on the market.
Absolutely.
But it's Wednesday, and you know what that means? We have our girl Renee from Totally St. Augustine in house today. And we're talking about a concert season announcement for St. Augustine that's been delivering world-class music and dance for this city for 48 years.
And all you need to know for the 250th, we're going to rehash some events that we talked about, but you're going to make sure that you are ready to get up and going. Plus, like I said earlier, we got a Florida man. He had a plan. He involved a gym, a cooler of fun, and a label described as protein shakes, and a personal philosophy that the plant-based properties of a Mexican spirit.
Literally, I cannot.
You're like,
And
what
also,
did you just
we've
say?
got details by Dean today. And listen, it's someone's birthday today who became the first female rapper inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I like what you did.
See what I did there?
Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Oh my gosh, and there's a woman who had turned 65 today and changed the entire world what royalty even means. And we're going to be talking about a major U.S. government program that launched on this exact date and changed millions of lives overnight. Educate yourself, Sonnies. It's a good thing for today.
And I want to add, we've got 2 national stories today that I think are going to get people talking. Actually, I know they're going to get people talking. One is about a forest, and the other one is about a major American company that let something valuable walk out the door, and they had to get it back. Let's just say I win on this one.
God, I'm excited to
Winning
get to that.
on this story.
You're always winning in my book.
Thanks,
and of
boo.
course, we've got Mel's story, movies of yesteryear. We've got one that involves the ocean and another one that involves a baseball diamond. What movies are those? Those are your only clues I'm giving you right now.
And DJ Snack Pack, I'm always spinning the hits along with my Baby Bell cheese today.
Yeah!
And playlist starts somewhere sunny and coastal and then takes you on a full dramatic air guitar territory.
Oh, I'm loving that
These
vibe.
songs are iconic today, guys.
That is so fun. It's July 1st, Sonnies. This show is fierce.
It's fresh. It's Sunny TV.
And now a quick word from our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All American Air. Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All-American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Oh my goodness. Steve Chapman's All-American. They're going to be heading to my house today, actually, for my maintenance
Is Steve
service.
Chapman going to come to your house?
I hope so. I'm going to bake cookies for him.
Do you think when I schedule my maintenance plan and the first visit,
You can put in that request.
Can I request for Steve Chapman to come?
I think Aaron will definitely make that happen for you.
Can you imagine if Steve Chapman and Christine showed up at my house?
I
would
Christine,
die.
no, she's not coming. But I bet you Steve might. I think Steve might be able to go.
That's like royalty in town. I would be like
if
so
he's coming to
excited.
your house, you better check that weather report.
Here we go, friends. Let's weather the weathering.
All right.
Okay, so today is not Thursday, July 2nd. Computer, what are you doing to me? It is July 1st.
That's
and
right.
It's
It's going to be hot.
Hot. Today's going to be 88 degrees, but it's going to feel like 99, so it's going to feel 3 degrees colder than yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Index is 12.0, so it is extreme today. Hydrate. You don't want to be a dehydrated person.
So I asked my mom, like, what the weather was up in Delaware, and there it feels like 109. So we actually feel cooler than up in the Northeast right now. Isn't that crazy?
Winds are coming in northeast at 14 miles per hour, and wind gusts are 30 miles per hour. Tonight it's going to drop down to 76, but it's going to feel like 80 degrees. Also, around 10 o'clock this morning, there's going to be slight rain, but around 11, there's supposed to be a thunderstorm, and then again at 1 o'clock. But I'm going to say it might just rain.
All right. Let's get into Details by Dean.
Here we go.
DetailsByDean.com.
And today is National Ginger Snap Day.
All right. Ginger snaps will make for a staple for sailors and long-distance travelers because
they-
the spice acted like a natural preservative. These cookies basically fueled ocean exploration. And today, ginger snaps are still one of the most versatile cookies around. Pie crust, cheesecake bases, you name it. It's still there.
And ready? It's International Joke Day. So today, it is legally your obligation to be funny, take notes, and I give you full permission. So, but you know, if you're born funny, you don't have to try.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe it's humorline. Get it? And notable birthdays. Oh, happy birthday to Princess Diana. She would have turned 65 today.
wow.
Known as the People's Princess.
Diana was the first member of the British royal family to shake hands with an AIDS patient on camera in 1987, and at a time when the disease was still deeply stigmatized. The single image shifted public perception globally. Her legacy lives on with her son's humanitarian work and in millions of people who felt for the first time that someone in a palace actually saw them. She was iconic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Missy Elliott, who turns 55 years old today. And she can still
Okay.
out-choreograph anybody
Come get your
without
freak
breaking
on.
a sweat.
Come get your freak on.
Freaky.
I love a Missy Elliott moment.
Me
I'd actually
too.
love to see her live. Missy Elliott became the first female rapper to inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Earned it.
She wrote and produced hits for Aaliyah, Whitney Houston, Beyonce, and so many more. The woman is a one-person music industry sitting right there in the chair. You can just
I
hit-
can't stand the rain.
Oh, against my window.
And also one of my other favorites, Miss Pamela Anderson. She turns 59 today, and she is really living her best life, guys.
Somebody that I respect a lot in life.
I've always loved her.
Especially this new chapter in her life is Pam Anderson. Beyond Baywatch, Anderson has been dedicated to animal rights activists for decades and was one of PETA's longest-running celebrity partners. She also wrote 2 memoirs and completely reframed how the public understood her in life. I love this whole no makeup campaign that she's doing. She's really, really owning the moment.
And in U.S. history, in 1966, Medicare and Medicaid launched, the day millions of Americans finally got to go to the doctor.
Yeah, nearly half of all seniors in America had no health insurance at all. Within a year, the program starting, that number dropped dramatically. It remains one of the fastest and most sweeping expansions of public health access in U.S. history. Prayers up for keeping it alive. Just saying.
And in 1997, Hong Kong was returned to China. One of the most watched handovers of modern history. Cameras everywhere, and the world was holding its breath.
That's right. Hong Kong had been under British rule, remember, for over 156 years. The handover agreement introduced the concept of one country, 2 systems, which was designed to let Hong Kong maintain its own legal and economic structure for 50 years.
And weird and wonderful news. Let's do 1995. The lawn chair balloon man.
What?
A man in California tied dozens of balloons to a lawn chair and tried to float across town.
Okay. He
I
drifted
can't.
into power lines. So dopey. Caused a
I
brief
can't.
outage and was rescued by firefighters completely unharmed. He told reporters it was a scientific research. In fairness, he did collect some data, mostly about what not
Yes,
to do.
and
Yeah.
in 2021, a Florida man, a leaf blower, and a bucket of ice. A Florida man aimed a leaf blower at a bucket of ice to cool his house down and filmed it and shared it.
The setup produced an impressive amount of noise and with approximately
God.
0 degrees of cooling. Neighbors filmed it, it went viral, and he called it a DIY engineering and
stupid.
stood by it completely. So dopey.
What a waste of water.
What's not a waste is this local music report. Strum it, drum it, hum it down. Sunday's time for the local music report to make you proud on this July 1st. We got Smokin' Joe. He's taking showers at Trade Winds Lounge at 1. Chase Rideman at Pierre's Pub at 1. Colin Costco, Bin 39 Wine Bar at 2. Vinny Jacobs at the Guy Harvey Resort at 4. Carpetbaggers, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hurt,
Yeah.
Trade Winds Lounge at 5. Zaza Flamenca. We see her tomorrow on the show, but tonight she'll be at T. Smith Asian Bistro at 5:30. Fawn Kaiser, Harry's Seafood Bar and Grill at 6. Chase Forniker at Pierre's Pub at 6. Matt Wilson at Cortez's Bistro at 7. Ooh, and tonight at Trade Winds Lounge, Davis and the Loose Cannons at 9 o'clock p.m. We have some great expectations for those local musicians.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All right, we said it earlier. It's Renee Day.
Yay!
Renee.
Happy July! It's July 1st.
Can you imagine?
I
Oh my
can't.
gosh!
I feel like we've been talking forever, and now it's like July 1st. I can't
it's
imagine.
here. July's here. Summer's
Also known as
here.
quarter 3. I know this in the ad world.
Yes.
So we have a big week.
We do. I want to give a shout out real quick though. This is cool.
All
You
right.
mentioned Davis Luce.
Yes.
Davis is a young man who, grew up in St. Augustine, went to
Oh.
St. Augustine High School, played music here all over the place. He worked sometimes at the St. Augustine Amphitheater, kind of
Yes.
learned the back end of
Okay.
that.
Love this.
He is in Nashville. He is a songwriter, and he just had a country music artist named Cole Goodwin pick up one of his songs, and it's gone to #1.
I love this.
Oh, I just downloaded it on Spotify. What's the name of the song? Do you remember it? Here, I got it.
It's called Howdy.
That's right. It is so good, Mel.
Yes.
It's not like
I'm gonna
super
listen
like
to it.
honky tonk either. Like it's a really good, it's a good song to like listen to.
Yeah,
I love it. It's
this
called
young
Howdy.
man
Yeah.
who's only 24 wrote this song, and it's been picked up. And Cole Goodwin is opening for Dierks Bentley this year at the amphitheater.
Holy
Oh,
guacamole!
So it's like
wow.
a full circle moment.
That
It
is
is.
awesome.
So
we
good
love
job,
Davis.
Davis.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
job.
I would love to get him on the show. You guys would.
He's gonna come on the show.
He is an incredible talent.
Name it and claim it.
Big fan of his mom too. Shout out to
Yes.
Lindy. We love you so much. That's awesome.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so another thing that happened this week is St. Augustine's oldest concert series, which is Emma Concerts,
Okay.
announced their 6 concerts for the 48th season.
I love this.
Now, right now, those are just on sale with the big season tickets.
So okay, let's get this clear. So,
So-
right now, only available is if you buy the
If you
entire
buy the
season.
entire
Okay.
6-ticket package, it's $250, but it is a deal for 6 different concerts throughout the year.
Yeah.
But if you want to pick and choose and just go to what you want, those tickets go on sale August 15th.
Okay, so you can buy the individual ones. But I got to tell you, they really bring the latest and greatest, something so different for this town to experience. Emma Concerts is amazing what they do.
It's
Yeah.
high quality music. Some of it is classical, some of it's dance.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go through the list real quick.
Okay, cool.
October 10th, Jacksonville Symphony. Jacksonville Symphony will be playing some Tchaikovsky and Swan Lake. December 15th, this is their annual Holiday Pops concert, all traditional
Yeah, that's a
holiday
must.
music, really fun.
I didn't get to go last year. I'm going this year. I'm gonna
definitely
take my mom.
It's definitely a sweetheart moment.
Marie and I are gonna go.
Yeah, it's a really sweet
Your
moment.
mom's going to love that.
Yeah.
December 15th, Ocala Symphony Orchestra. What I like is that they do this every year on a Tuesday, so it's not crazy downtown.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And how often would we hear the sounds of Ocala? Like ever? Like this is
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
And they're a great professional orchestra.
I love this.
Yeah. January 16th, New York Philharmonic String Quartet. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
January 23rd, this one's my favorite. South Carolina brings Sleeping Beauty.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
That's
South
January
Carol-
23rd.
January 23rd.
Ballet?
It's the
Okay.
day before my birthday. It's ballet, South Carolina Ballet.
Wait,
has
your
been-
birthday's January 22nd?
January 24th.
24th. Yeah.
My
yeah.
Christy is January 22nd. So you guys like birthday sisters
oh,
almost.
that's funny.
Too, yeah. So we saw South Carolina Ballet before do a performance. I cannot wait to see Sleeping Beauty.
I'm glad they're coming back. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool.
March 7th, Orchestra Manhattan. This is a huge orchestra from New York. They're going to have a child prodigy. She is 11 years old.
Ooh.
And she is coming to play the piano. with them.
Okay, that's
Isn't that
awesome.
awesome?
Yeah.
So some sneak peeks on that later.
Because that kind of goes hand in hand because they provide musical instruments for kids that can't afford it within St. Johns County School District or even Flagler College. That's
Right.
awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
April 24th, the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra. This is a classic swing band.
I
It's
love
gonna
that.
be really fun. So
That's a little bit more energy, a little bit more pep in the step on that one. Yeah.
That's right. EmmaConcerts.com. They are doing a free concert tomorrow, July 2nd at the Waterworks. They're partnering with First Coast Opera. It's all patriotic songs.
Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
The British
Arrive
drinking song.
early because limited space and limited parking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lisa Chapman's birthday is January 25th.
Oh, very
and Colleen
nice.
is
Oh.
January 16th.
I know we have such a birthday month in January.
So, Renee, I got to ask you, look, Emma Concert's been around, what, 48 years now?
48 years.
Holy
How does an organization like that keep going so strong in St. Augustine?
They have amazing supporters, community sponsors, corporate sponsors, and of course, all the patrons who purchase tickets help support it. And they give college scholarships to music students each year. But my favorite thing that they do is they give grants to local teachers in our St. Johns County Public
Awesome.
Schools who need instruments or other music supplies for their students. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
That is really amazing, especially for our Title I schools. I love that. And Emma Concerts is always doing some great. And I love the partnership with the opera, too.
Yes.
Like you just talked about the Yankee Doodle Dandy thing. That's really cute.
It's going to be a fun event.
Yes. So the 250th, darling. We're
The-
here.
The 250th.
Renee,
Oh, my
are people
goodness.
excited? I'm feeling no pulse. I'm feeling people are like a little bit like not feeling the vibe yet.
I will say I didn't think people were feeling the vibe, especially for the fireworks. I get it. It's
Yeah.
hot. It's late.
Well,
it's loud.
just FYI, the weather is showing that it's not going to be conducive to fireworks. And I'm going to tell you, I'm okay with no fireworks because of my dog Luna.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
So we'll see about that. However, when I posted this list, which I'm about to talk about, huge numbers. People are
Okay.
so excited. And I think it's because they see the other events that are happening. And some of these events are all month or throughout the summer. They're still focused on different American history.
Right.
Which they can do not just on July 4th.
Correct. Yeah. They can
So-
carry on throughout the season. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying people are excited about. So there is free fort admission July 3rd through 5th.
That's
Okay.
awesome. Yeah.
All national parks have free admission, so not just the fort. If you're somewhere else, go to a national park. It's free.
And is that you just pull up? You don't need a reservation or anything? Okay,
Nothing.
cool. Okay, great.
Yeah. This weekend, I didn't talk about this last week because it's new. The Florida Freedom Tour is July 4th in the parking lot of the Castillo.
Right.
Okay.
The
yeah.
parking lot's closed that day. No one can park there because there are going to be 2 giant semi-trucks with these mobile exhibits all about Florida history.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? 10
And they
a.m.
tour. They're touring all over,
It's
right?
a tour
Yeah.
all over Florida throughout the summer. It
Yes.
started in May. It ends, I believe, in August. And we get, of course, Saturday, July 4th because we're the oldest city.
That's really awesome
Isn't that
we get
cool?
that. Yeah, I know people are
Yeah.
going to be a little fussy that parking lot's there, but like, who really parks
We
over there?
win.
Right? Let's be real.
We
this
win.
is cute. I
Free
like it.
exhibits, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I say arrive early, see it, and then get out of town.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's artifacts from the Museum of Florida History. So
Very
it's going to
cool.
be
That's cool.
really, really cool. All right. This Friday, July 3rd, if you want to get downtown and do something different, live music at the Castillo. This is by the St. Augustine Music Festival.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because they usually just do it in the cathedral, and now they have this new,
Right.
new venue.
They've partnered with the National Park Service and the St. John's Cultural Council
Oh,
to
good.
present this special tribute. 11:30 to 2:30, period fife and drum musicians, which is the early sounds of America.
Mm-hmm.
It's those pipes and drums that you hear.
Right. This is fun. Good
Yeah.
for the pipes and the drums. That's
Yes.
nice.
Wait, did you just say you want bagpipes back in
No.
here?
These are not
Renee?
bagpipes.
These are a little
I
snare.
will say-
This
oh
is
my
a
God.
snare drum
No.
and a recorder.
When Renee and I were texting for like 4 days about that. That was pure gold.
I'm glad that
was.
we remember that.
Davy and the bagpipes.
God bless. God bless America.
So funny.
Also, this is still Friday at the Fort. 1, 2, 3, and 4 p.m. A brass quintet will present patriotic music.
Okay.
All free.
Oh, hey, Nikki. She said Renee always has the best info.
That is
Awesome.
hi, Nikki girl.
So
Thanks,
true, Nikki.
Fireworks over Matanzas, July 4th, 9 p.m., 20 minutes over the Matanzas Bay.
Do you know that we learned this in our quiz yesterday that blue fireworks are the hardest ones to produce?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Because we thought it would have been like, what did you
I-
say, red or something?
No, I said white.
Yeah, you said white.
Oh.
That's right. But blue is the
And
hardest
gold
one.
was an option too.
That was
blue.
interesting, right? A little bit of trivia.
You're
Did
welcome.
not know that. Also, before the fireworks at 6 p.m., the band in the Plaza
Okay.
Constitution playing patriotic music. Lots of fun.
Okay, so that's not a DJ. That's an actual live band.
That's a live
Making
band.
sure,
They
okay.
play every year at the 4th of July in the Plaza.
Fabulous.
Isn't that great?
Yes, especially if you're on a boat.
I am going to Ripley's soon to experience this new thing that they have, but this is a free event on July 4th, Ripley's Weirdest Block Party.
Yee, I'm going to this. This is going to be fun.
I'm excited about
I'm
this.
going. This is awesome.
Yeah, all sorts of fun, free live entertainment, starting at 3 p.m.
They've got a maze.
They have a maze.
It's on Friday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 p.m.
No, it's Saturday,
Saturday
July 4th.
on the 4th.
Saturday
excuse
on
me.
the 4th.
Excuse me.
However, the maze is already open.
Oh.
What?
They told me the maze is open, so I'm going to probably go to the maze today and check it
That's
out.
a great idea.
Fun.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get some content. That'd be
Get
fun
some
to
new
show everybody.
content of the maze before it gets too crazy. So it's the new mirror maze that they're unveiling. They also have the return of the red trains.
Oh, yay.
They've been out of commission. They were making them all fresh and new.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear they have some new storytelling experiences
Oh,
on
that's
them.
cool.
Exciting.
I love that. They do a great job. Shout out to Kim and the team over there. They're amazing.
Yeah. So that's happening at Ripley's. Free event, July 4th. It's really before the fireworks, so families have something fun to do.
Yeah, and that's a really good idea. Get downtown ASAP and then do these little vignettes before the fireworks. It's perfect.
Right. There's a lighthouse discount. This has been ongoing since June. It goes on through July. 15% off general admission or the Dark of the Moon ghost experiences. You use the code USA15 on their website
Awesome.
on tickets.
Very cool.
I went to the lighthouse this week.
I saw that.
I saw the moon rise. I saw the sunset from the top. It was amazing.
I love
Were
the
you there by
lighthouse.
yourself, or were there other people up there with you?
Oh, lots of people up there. So
Okay.
their sunset moon rises every month on the day of the full moon.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
know. This is cool.
So it's a fundraiser, obviously, for the lighthouse.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for so many years.
Wow.
And it is quite the experience.
How I didn't even know about this. This is
Well,
awesome.
because it generally sells out.
Okay.
I found out in the summers, it's not as sold out.
What a beautiful
It was
experience.
great.
Could you imagine
I
being
need
up
to
in
do
the
this
lighthouse,
too.
watching the
Watching the sun go
glorious
down.
sunrise or the moon rise? I mean, that's just a beautiful
Yes.
moment.
So what
I
we
love
did,
the lighthouse.
you climb up.
okay.
You were greeted at the top with a glass of champagne.
Shut
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you get tickets for this?
Right on their website.
Okay.
It says Sunset Moonrise under the tickets.
Okay.
You watch the sunset over downtown. the whole city. You see all the city of St. Augustine, all the downtown buildings, Flagler College, everything. You watch the sunset, then then the whole group moves around to the other side, the Atlantic Ocean, and you watch the moon rise over the ocean.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
I gotta do that. That sounds so fun.
I need to figure out when this is.
Jen
there's
would
more.
even like this. Very
Yes.
slow pace.
Right, it is. And you can climb slowly. There are 8 landings to stop and rest.
Right.
Renee, can you
I'm
tell?
fine. I survived it.
Can you tell my husband he has to wear shoes?
Oh,
I mean, some people do wear flip flops.
Renee, you're not
Yeah.
helping.
he can do flip
You're not
flops.
helping
But
me.
I did wear tennis shoes.
Did you marry Bam Bam?
Yes.
Jeez,
Yes.
Yeah. Ugh.
It was amazing. And so we're watching the sunset. The ladies come around with Cuban subs.
Oh my
You
God.
stop it right now.
You can eat a Cuban sub up there. So, I mean, it's different each month.
This
whatever.
is a cute idea.
And then they come around and offer water and champagne again.
Give me that ticket.
Then, while we're watching the moonrise, they come around with cookies and brownies.
I love all of this.
I mean, the whole thing
This is so cute.
Really
Oh my God,
a
you
great
guys.
experience.
can't believe I had no idea about this. This is
And then
awesome.
but they only
Look,
do it
Shimi wants
It's
to go
only
too.
once a month, but they're there all, each month. It's already there on the website.
How
so if
long
you
is
can
the moment? 2 hours ish.
We got there at 8. We left by 9:30.
That's so nice.
It was
So
great.
they already have it up for July?
And
Yeah, it's probably sold out, but we'll check it. We'll check it
Yeah,
out.
July could be sold out, but may not be.
Yeah.
So just look for a month. Now, obviously, the winter and spring months are going to be cooler.
Yeah.
The summer months are hotter, but there was a nice breeze at the top.
Yeah.
And it really is just such a perspective.
Look, they give you
I'm glad you brought that up
and
today.
sandwiches
That's a
coming
cool
in.
idea.
I know. I was like, okay, this is amazing.
Loving
What
that.
a great idea.
Yes. Okay. The Villa Zareta has a wonderful exhibit right now. It's called Building America, the Life and Vision of Franklin W. Smith.
Right.
He built that building. He inspired Henry Flagler, to build his buildings. It's amazing. Go see the exhibit.
And we have them coming on the show later this month, and
Good.
they're going to have like this big announcement about something special for locals coming up in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this exhibit is up now. It opened in May, and it is open through September. So we have plenty of time to see this.
Cool.
Oak Fest at Colonial Oak Music Park.
I
Oh,
love them so
yay.
much.
July 3rd through 5th. Free concerts every day. This is a 4th of July tradition. Everyone goes there. They have great bars, great drinks, and I love St. Augustine seafood.
Yes.
Everything is fresh there and delicious.
Loving that whole experience.
Here's a fun one, Birth of America walking tour. This is every Saturday in July at 6 p.m., so it's in the evening. I like that. It is city walks. They are free tours, and it talks about the Declaration of Independence and other Revolutionary War tales of
Huh.
St. Augustine.
And that's on City Walk? That's a company called City Walks,
St.
right?
AugustineCityWalks.com.
Thank you. Okay.
Go check it out. St. Augustine Art Association has an exhibit. Now, they are closed some days this weekend with the busy crowds, but then they're back open. The exhibit runs through August 2nd. It's called Win in the Course of Human Events.
Okay.
Great exhibit by local artists. Oh, this one's going to be really fun. The Summer Night Market at Jimenez Facio House.
We had Julia on. We rocked this out.
Yeah.
July 3rd. It is going to be awesome.
This Friday, July 3rd, 5 to 9 p.m. Great local artisans.
Yeah, this is definitely, and we love Julia. She was such a great chat with her, and
She's
great.
awesome.
just so vibrant about this beautiful museum, and I just want people to like really experience everything they have to offer, because Jimenez Facio House is definitely a gem in town.
It's a hidden gem.
And they have
It's
a parking lot.
Historic house. They have a parking lot in the back. I utilize it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And their gift shop is amazing. I'm actually going to be featuring some things on my website from the gift shop.
Oh, cool.
Really cool. Also wanted to mention that on July 4th, if you're downtown, you can pay $2.50 for admission to the museum.
Yes.
Take
and
a tour.
And you can do a little bit and then come back if you want to. Like, it's
Yeah.
a come and go moment. She was like super excited to announce that. That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Another fun event on Friday, July 3rd, the Pool Party Summer Market at Lightner.
Yay.
Tone vendor is going to be there. You know, we love our tone vendor.
Tone vendor is going to be playing some great summer fun tunes.
Yes.
There are a huge amount of local artisans. I have the entire list up on a separate post
It's
on
very
my page.
long. I
it's
did
a
notice
long
that.
list.
Everything from plants to jewelry to arts and crafts.
Yes.
And it's so nice and temperature cool over by in the
Yes.
pool area there. It's definitely just something to experience.
5:30 to 8 p.m. this Friday in the AC, indoors.
And the Lightner Museum puts that on. Perfect.
That's right. All right. Another thing that's going on is the Pesca rooftop
All
Oh,
right.
that's right.
over on Volano Beach.
Parking.
I know.
Parking.
It's wonderful.
You can view the fireworks from the rooftop. So of course they have live music July 2nd through 5th. Each day. Thursday
There's
through
nothing like a
Sunday.
Pesca rooftop moment.
It's a moment.
And their appetizers are all really good.
Amazing
You can't go wrong.
appetizers. On July 4, DJ Natural will be spinning his tunes.
Oh, good.
From 7 to 10, he'll take a little break. You can watch the fireworks from 9 to 9:20. It's going to be a moment.
I didn't know how bad we needed rooftop experiences.
We do.
Until Pesca came along.
Right.
And it was like, wow, we are missing out how beautiful it is.
It's gorgeous
to enjoy
up
a little
there.
food and drink and have a classy time.
But
and
what the
yeah.
best part is they have like you can sit up by the bar. There's tables right there, but then they have like I call them little loungy cabanas.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And you can have a bunch of people there.
Loving
like,
it.
The staff is great. It's
Yeah.
really clean,
Yeah.
It
is.
is.
Very clean.
and the bathroom in the restaurant is amazing.
Of course, yes. Good stuff.
So there you go, guys.
Loving all of that. 250th is here. Obviously, follow Totally St. Augustine for all the latest and greatest. Renee, you're amazing.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Renee.
Thanks, guys.
All right, friends, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliant. Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video ways.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account. Hey, Sonnies, we just got this press release on the wire last night that Florida Water Tours is having a Cruise for a Cause Day, July 18th. I love being on the water in the summertime right now. So here's a Saturday plan that's good for your soul and good for the water. Florida Water Tours is teaming up with Marine Education, a nonprofit Florida Water Warriors for Cause for a Cruise for a Cause Day.
You got it. I believe in
word
you.
salad today. July 18th, and 100% of the ticket proceeds go directly for the nonprofit's mission of marine science education conservation for underserved youth across Northeast Florida. This is amazing. Since 2020, Florida Water Tours has reached more than 6,200 students and awarded over $15,000 in financial assistance, breaking down the cost barriers that keep hands-on science experiences out of reach for too many kinds of kids. Owner Jessica Jadick put it simply, they want every child, regardless of their economic situation, to grow up knowing and caring and respecting the water around them. So they create these incredible moments for these students to be able to learn a little bit more about marine life. Mel, give me some details.
Yeah, so Cruise for a Cause Day benefiting the Florida Water Warriors. It is taking off on Saturday, July 18th by the Florida Water Tours. That's on Yacht Club Drive over in Volano, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. And there's a dolphin and wildlife adventure. That one is family friendly. It departs at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 1 p.m.
How fun.
Ages 13 and up, $39. Ages 0 to 12, $19. And military is $35.
Okay.
Then there's also a Sunset River Jazz Cruise. This is all adults only, and it's new this year.
Mommy.
It departs at 7 p.m. It's 2 hours long. Includes live jazz, charcuterie, and a complimentary bar. General admission is $125, and VIP there's only 10 spots for $149.
So if you got a birthday in July or an anniversary, wouldn't that be a special moment
would
to go
be
do that?
awesome,
I think that'd be
yes,
so much
absolutely.
fun. They got some silent auction things too to go check out. I just tagged them in there. So check out Florida Water Warriors Educational Cruises. Very cool.
Love it.
Mama's broke.
Ba-ba-da-da.
Mamas and me.
That is no joke.
We both broke.
We broke, but at least we're funny.
So this broke show is coming to the Waterworks on December 4th. Why are you telling me now? Because you got to get tickets, baby. All right, Sonnies, we've got a live music night worth marking on your calendar. The St. Augustine Amphitheater, in partnership with St. John's Cultural Council, is bringing Canadian folk duo Mama's Broke to the Waterworks on Friday, December 4th. Amy and Lisa Maria have spent more than a decade building a sound that doesn't belong in any one place. They come up in traveling communities where music was currency and connection, moving through small clubs and DIY spaces, trading songs and stories across thousands of miles. That restless, roots-forward style is what people mean when they say folk without borders. Their new album, Reunion, drops August 28th via Free Dirt Records and Forward Music Group. It follows their Juno-nominated Narrow Line and asks as a quietly urgent question, what does it mean to build something that lasts when the world feels like it's coming apart? Two voices intertwined, fragile and endearing. Mel, give me some more details.
So, Mama's Broke live in concert at the Waterworks in St. Augustine, Florida. Friday, December 4th. Doors are open at 7 p.m. and the show is at 7:30. Tickets are $27.38 to $40.79.
Oh, wow.
Tickets are on sale now in person at the St. Augustine Amp or the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall box office.
Perfect.
Do it.
All right, let's get into some of these stories here. St. Johns County and former fire chief
I remember,
reached
yep.
tentative settlement after a $500,000 verdict. Remember that we talked about this earlier this year?
Yep.
Or maybe it was even last year. St. Johns County former fire chief Scott Bullard has reached a tentative settlement, but it's not done yet. Here's the background. Bullard sued the county after stepping down as fire chief in 2023, claiming officials violated a collective bargaining agreement by not reinstating him to his former battalion chief rank. A jury agreed and awarded him $500,000 after a 3-day trial. Then the legal back and forth continued. The county asked the judge to reduce the award to roughly $197,000, arguing the larger amount wasn't supported by the evidence. Bullard's attorney pushed back and saying that the jury's decision was sound and didn't account for a certain pension and lost earning issues.
That's true.
There are also separate dispute over front pay and potential future lost wages. With the county calling these damages speculative, now both sides have notified Circuit Judge Don H. Lester that they've agreed to resolve the case and requested a 60-day pause to finalize the deal. It still needs a written agreement and approval from the county commission. After a $500,000 verdict, a post-trial fight over the amount, and lingering questions about future pay, both sides appear to be stepping back from the courtroom and towards a negotiated exit. Sometimes that is the most practical outcome available.
So the settlement in principle, what that means is both sides have agreed in general,
Okay.
but nothing is officially written until nothing is official until it's written and approved.
Okay.
And that's worth noting before this gets treated as closed. So basically, the county is challenging the $500,000 verdict. They're seeking to reduce it to $197,000. However,
That's a significant decrease.
Bullard,
Just saying.
Is it Bullard? Is how you pronounce his last name?
Bullard, yeah.
He's saying that doesn't compensate for all the pension I would lose. And
All
the,
of that.
I agree.
He was asked to step down, and then if you're asked to step down from being the chief, and he wanted to go back to his, original position, and they wouldn't let him, what is he going to do for the rest of his life?
Yeah.
Move?
That's right. Hey, Vanessa, that's right. You guys, today is Bella's birthday.
Oh, finally! Happy birthday,
She's 22.
Bella!
David and I went to her party on Saturday, and I said, David, her birthday's on Wednesday.
Bella che faccia bella, beautiful
Ah.
girl. All right, local story 2. St. Johns County completes a Water treatment upgrade. I like this already. St. Johns County has
Yes.
completed a $1.6 million upgrade at the Plantation Water Treatment Plant. Here's why it matters. Clean, reliable drinking water is one of those things we only think about when it stops working. True story. We hear about all this the AI things, the facilities. Well, it's really a hot topic. That's why we got to keep bringing them up.
Yeah.
The project replaced a 40-year-old structure with a reinforced concrete facility built to withstand hurricane-force winds. Awesome, because even our water equipment has to be ready for a Florida storm season. The county also installed a new aluminum resistant to hydrogen sulfide corrosion, which could cut down on long-term maintenance. For anyone who ever turned a tap and thought water smelled like a boiled egg, that's hydrogen sulfide. An aerator mixes air into water to remove it. It's not a health concern, but getting rid of it makes your water smell and taste a lot better. A 2024 inspection found that the old metal structure had severely deteriorated from hydrogen sulfide and salt exposure. Rather than wait for a crisis, the county replaced it proactively and kept the plant running throughout the construction, with only short-term outages for residents. Sometimes a good government isn't glamorous. Sometimes it's concrete, piping, and making sure the tap works.
Yeah, so this is an infrastructure story, but it's more than that. It's planning ahead.
I mean, I'm thinking about countries like Haiti that totally need something like this. So this is amazing that we have it. We take it for granted.
The reinforced concrete structure also matters in Florida context. Infrastructure here has to be storm ready, especially systems that serve daily needs, because we are at sea level, right? Our water table is very low. Right?
Yes.
So things tend to sink sometimes. So by going in and reconstructing and building it
hoist
better,
them up. Yeah, it's like an
makes
underwire.
it better because that everything is going to flow
Definitely.
down.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break with our partners, Old Town Trolley and St. Augustine Attractions Association. Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com. St. Augustine isn't just a destination, it's an experience. From historic streets to the unforgettable adventures, the city is full of moments waiting to happen. But here's the move. Don't just guess your way through it. Go where the Sunnies find the most trusted attractions. The St. Augustine Attractions Association. Dozens of the best experiences all in one place. From history to hidden gems and everything in between. Plan smarter, explore deeper, experience more. Go to StAugustineFLAttractions.com, because here you don't just visit St. Augustine, you live it.
Oh. So Sylvia Brown.
Oh my gosh, Sylvia, I'm so sorry. I'm reading this
We're
live.
praying for you.
Oh, Sylvia, I'm so sorry. You received numerous times. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Girl,
absolutely.
we're here for you.
Absolutely. All the positive vibes. That's what we do,
Yes.
right? Close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes right now. Let's all think about Sylvia and this intention. And pray for her daughter's future father-in-law. Absolutely.
He's got this.
He's got this, right? Absolutely. Come on, man. We got
Do
this.
it.
Let's do it. All
Yes.
right, let's get into this next story. And Sylvia, this one's for you. Great Smoky Mountains get a 600-acre gift of protective land. This is great news from Tennessee. The Great Smoky Mountains just got a little greater. The Foothills Land Conservatory has acquired the Oliver Tract, more than 600 acres of land bordering the national park near Townsend, Tennessee, and Cades Cove. This isn't a pretty patch of woods. It's one of the most significant remaining privately held properties along the boundary of America's most visited national park. The land includes intact forest, wildlife habitats, and watershed resources that keep surrounding ecosystems connected. For bears, birds, plants, and creeks, this is the most room that they can get to breathe. There's history here, too. The tract is named for John Oliver, one of the early settlers of Cades Cove. So this purchase protects both nature and a piece of the Smokies' cultural story. The Foothills Land Conservatory, plans to transfer the property to the National Park Service once federal review is complete. According to this Good News Network, it's one of the largest conservation transactions connected to parks in decades. Sometimes this progress doesn't look like a ribbon cutting. Sometimes it looks like, yeah, we're going to keep this forest and keep it great.
Yes. So you guys, land bordering a national park is incredibly valuable, and once it's developed, it's nearly impossible to get back.
Yeah.
The Oliver Tract acquisition prevents this from happening. Beyond protecting trees, the tract preserves ecological connectivity. Wildlife and plant life don't follow property lines, so keeping the land connected to the park matters for the entire regional ecosystems.
Yes.
All right. This is also a story about what nonprofits can accomplish. Foothills Land Conservancy, acted quietly to protect land that could have been lost to development with an impact that will last for generations.
My dad would have loved this.
So that's the thing. Just like the Italy story yesterday, I believe on the afternoon show, they kept it quiet.
Right.
Because if you talk it out, people hear. That's why they say, like, if you have a dream, you don't talk about it, you keep it to yourself, and then when it comes to fruition, then you talk about it.
We visited the Smoky Mountains as a family growing up. Yeah, we were big campers back in the day, like real pitch a tent kind of camping. Oh yes, honey.
What about the Green Jeans family?
I mean, that's where my sister came from, which is so funny because now my sister camps and none of us camp anymore. Yeah, my sister loves she has this glamorous,
they go
glamorous
glamping.
Winnebago. Like,
Glamping.
it's like going in Las Vegas. I love it.
They just went a little bit ago.
They did. They have a lot of fun with that.
I like that story.
So yeah, shout out to Smoky Mountains. If you haven't visited, that's really a special spot. Yeah, definitely. And go to see Dollywood. Oh my gosh.
Anything that's keeping like nature and ecosystems, it shows you that it can bounce back.
Right.
It needs a little help to protect.
Right. Yes.
You
Save
know?
the mountains and save Dolly Parton, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this national story that Mel has brought to our attention. This is a good one. Ford rehires veteran engineers after AI misses the mark. Ford leaned in the hard way that AI can't replace an engineer who spent 30 years knowing what a truck isn't supposed to sound like. According to the Business Journal, Ford rehired experienced engineers after finding its AI tools couldn't solve production quality issues on their own. Ford's VP of Vehicle Hardware Engineering, Charles Poon, put it simply, AI is only good as the data it's trained on. And the data has to come from somewhere.
People, their brains, the stuff they've learned.
Exactly, Mel. Ford had underestimated how much veteran engineers actually knew. By the time the company realized it, many have already left. Ford brought back roughly 300 of them to guide design reviews, catch problems early, and feed real-world experience into the AI systems. The results, Ford topped J.D. Power's 2026 U.S. initial quality study for the first time since 2010, and with 7 of its top 10 models ranking in the top 3 of their segments. Takeaway, AI may be the engine, but the human experience is still the mechanic.
Yep. I bet they had to spend a pretty penny to get those people back.
But I mean, it was the right move to do.
So this is
we all got to learn a little bit here.
This is not all AI bad, humans good. Ford isn't walking away from AI. It's trying to make AI better by pairing it with people who understand the messies realities of manufacturing.
Right.
The core problem is training data. When veteran engineers leave before their knowledge is captured, companies lose decades of pattern recognition and practical judgment that can't be easily recovered. The rehired engineers aren't back on the production floor. They're acting like internal auditors, running weekly design reviews and catching failure points before vehicles reach the factory.
So how does this make you feel?
Better.
Okay.
I'll tell you this much. You know, everybody says that AI can replace this and the other. There are several other corporations that are bringing people back that they let go because of AI. So I'm telling you, yes, I think
does this story reassure you that humans do matter in like the design and like the creative elements?
There's nothing you cannot replace. There's certain things that AI does well. Like I think for medical advancements, I think AI is huge because you obviously can't, you know. But
do you think that companies are learning this lesson too late?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
they're going to have to pay to bring them back for sure.
I think they jumped on the bandwagon of AI is so good and we can minimize paying people and we can save money. I think they jumped on that bandwagon too quick, and I give Ford props that they realized it, and I'm hoping by them doing this, it's going to wake more people up. Because there are certain things.
So then what's the delicate balance of embracing new technology without treating experienced people like they're obsolete?
I think there is a balance. I think what they're doing is a great balance. They're using the veteran engineers to help with the data for AI, but I think that they will never let those veteran engineers go. I think they're going to keep the people.
I mean, let's be honest. We've all worked with somebody that their expertise is not from a manual or software could replace them. That,
Yeah.
You know, the OGs and companies really mean something because they've seen the company grow. They've seen the pitfalls and
Loyalty.
things. Absolutely. Then the loyalty is like highly rare
Misty
these days.
just made a good point. Misty.
What'd
We
she say?
should not use AI to replace humans. We should use it to enhance what humans can already do. I agree.
Misty for president, right there. She's
Done.
got my vote, sweetheart.
Yes.
All right, let's get into DJ Snack Pack.
All right. If
Everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody be surfing like California. You see them wearing their baggies, Huarache sandals too, a bushy blonde hairdo, surfing USA.
Oh, wait, does it go?
Inside, outside USA.
Yes.
Inside, outside
Here we
USA.
go. Released in 1963, Surfing USA became one of the Beach Boys' signature early hits, and it helped turn surf culture into a national pop fantasy.
I love it.
The melody is famously tied to Chuck Berry's Sweet Little 16. The song is not credited to Chuck Berry and Brian Wilson because Surfing USA essentially reworked Berry's tune with the new California surf location lyrics.
Yeah, he had like a different aesthetic on that. Yeah.
Next up, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
I'll tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
The Beatles. I Want to Hold Your Hand was the Beatles' first record at the top of both UK and US charts.
Oh wow.
Making it one of the major ignition sparks of the Beatlemania in America. It was recorded on October 17th, 1963, and was the Beatles' first song recorded on a 4-track tape machine instead of the usual 2-track setup.
Okay.
Ready?
Loving
Last
that.
one.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
So, air guitar at a stoplight, dramatic clouds, inner
Yeah.
monologue wearing bell bottoms.
All the day.
Carry On Wayward Son appeared on Kansas's 1976 album Left Overture and became the band's first major hit. Songwriter Carrie Livgren has described it as biographical, sorry.
There she goes.
Tied to the spiritual search and sense of looking for something with truth and meaning.
I love it. All right, let's get into
Do
Sunshine
it.
Shenanigans real quick. We got Gains and Grins today, a Florida wellness story. Oh, I need you to understand something before I tell this story. Bradley Bronowitz is not a bad person. Bradley Bronowitz is an empath, a person who looked around his gym, saw a lot of suffering, and decided to do something about it.
Oh, God.
The fact that what he did was illegal, in his words, a technical solution for happiness. Okay, here's the story. Bradley is a 32-year-old homeboy. He has been a member of this fitness gym in Miami for 4 years. He loves the gym. He genuinely loves it. And 4 years, he's watched something dark creep into the atmosphere of his sacred fitness place. People are miserable. Not a regular miserable, a Miami gym miserable, with a specific and aggressive category of miserable that Bradley had been documenting in his head for months. There was this guy in spin class who, after being told his RPMs were too low, he threw a towel at the instructor and said,
shut up.
"Mind your business, Craig."
Ah!
There was a woman in the parking lot who sat on the horn for 4 minutes.
Look at
4
this beauty.
full minutes because someone took a spot closest to the door. 4 minutes, Sonny's at the gym, a place you're going to exercise. She honked for 4 minutes straight. What the hell is wrong with her? Anyway, he's got a litany of different other experiences, and Bradley watched all of this, and he thought, these people need help. These people need to lighten up. These people need something that would take the edge off and remind them that life is good and fitness is a gift, and we're all just trying to feel and live our best life. So then Bradley had an idea. This pea brain decided that tequila was the responsible way of changing the trajectory of this gym.
Well,
He said it comes from an agave plant, so it is
God.
natural. The agave plant is a plant, and therefore tequila is plant-based. He called his recipe Gains and Grins. Now, what happened next is important. Bradley
His
didn't
mustache was the
just
best.
show up with a jug of mix and started pouring. Bradley is a planner. He went home the night before and emptied 40 bottles of vanilla whey protein, rinsed them all out, and refilled every single one with pre-made margarita blend he had been perfecting since April. He added a tiny adhesive salt rim to each lid and made labels called Gains and Grins, Gains Formula Lime,
Oh my God,
and he
stop.
taped the sign to the cooler and said, "New flavor, Beach Day, now with electrolytes." He charged the exact same $4.50 at the smoothie counter. The details, Sonny's, the details. Monday morning, 6 a.m. spin class crushes at their side. Half the class grabs a recovery shake from the cooler. 3 members immediately reported that their post-workout protein was hitting a little different. One woman said it tasted unusually citrusy and felt a warm, glowing, fuzzy feeling. She assumed it was a new formula. Then she went to yoga. By the time Downward Dog of yoga began, she was lightheaded, and by Warrior 2, she was on the mat. The instructor asked if she was okay, and she said, "I feel incredibly, actually, this is the best yoga of my life," and then put her head down on the mat and
Fell
stayed
asleep.
there for a couple hours. Meanwhile, a man doing a leg lift, his Gains and Grins shake, attempted a deadlift, successfully completed it, and told the person next to him that it was the most spiritual deadlift of his 24 years of training. He then sat on the bench and smiled for 11 minutes. And then Zumba class began. 4 of the members of the Wednesday morning Zumba class who had consumed Gains and Grins were operating at a frequency well beyond choreography. People were adding moves, doing stripper pole dances, and moves that were not in the Zumba curriculum, but even requested by the instructor.
Oh my
One
God.
woman said, "Ride it, my pony."
Oh!
The instructor stopped the music twice and had to get Barbara to calm down. Barbara is 67 years old. Barbara is a member of this gym since 2009. She does light cardio on Tuesdays, aqua
Yes,
aerobics
Barbara.
on Thursdays, and Zumba on Wednesdays as a social activity. Barbara grabbed the Gains and Grins from the cooler on her way out and finished all of it and described it as refreshing with a nice kick. But then Barbara found the pole near the fitness room entrance, and what happened next was witnessed by 14 people, described in 3 separate reports, and currently the most watched video in private Crunchland. Obviously, he got caught. Obviously, they pressed
This is
charges.
hilarious.
But everyone was having a nice margarita moment there
Oh my
at
God.
Crunch Fitness.
We're gonna do movies of yesteryear.
Okay, what do we got?
Number 1 is Jaws.
Right!
1975.
Dun 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 dun.
We,
What?
that theme song was so good.
I know.
Steven Spielberg is a 27-year-old. He has handed a best-selling novel, A Modest Budget, and a mechanical shark that
That's right.
refused to work. And somehow he made the most effective summer thriller in music in history of cinema. A great white shark terrorizing a small beach town called Amity Island. The police chief wants to close all the beaches.
That's right.
The mayor does not. And 3 very different men end up on a small boat in the middle of the ocean, trying to stop something that has no interest in being stopped.
Do you watch this movie?
I did. I loved it.
I like a Jaws.
I like that the shark didn't work half the time. So the film was shot on location in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. The ocean sequences were real. The cast and crew were on actual boats in open water with actual currents. So, here's another fact that John Williams wrote the scene. The 2-note theme is one of the most. He wrote the score.
Oh, okay.
So the 2-note theme, dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun, dun, yeah.
is one of the most recognizable pieces of music ever written. He originally played it for Spielberg on the piano, and Spielberg laughed because he thought it was a joke. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's pure genius. That's it.
I do have to give you guys a big shout out. If you want to see Jaws,
Yes.
our best friends over at the Boat Drinks right here in St. Augustine is hosting Jaws Watch Party tomorrow, Thursday, July 2nd, 7 o'clock p.m. If you've never watched Jaws with a crowd and a cold drink in the ocean this close, this is an experience. Go support Boat Drinks because they're supporting Matanzas Riverkeeper on that watch party.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Super fun.
What's with this outro, dude?
All right, right, Sonnies, before we go today, we want to leave you with something to carry. You are allowed to grow. You're allowed to change your mind, too. You're allowed to become someone your past self would not recognize. This is not inconsistency. This is healing. The heaviest thing most of us carry is the version of ourselves we think that we're supposed to be. Put that down. You don't need that anymore. Rest is not a reward. It's a requirement. Stillness is not laziness. I got to learn that, too.
Me too.
It is wisdom. You don't have to earn your peace. You don't have to justify your joy. You're allowed to simply just be here, full, without apology. The people who have changed the most are not the ones who forced it. The ones who got quiet enough to listen, the ones who stopped performing and started feeling, the ones who chose themselves slowly, only one small moment at a time. That is available for you right now, today, on Wednesday, July 1st. You are not behind, you're not too late, you are exactly where your journey has brought you, and that is enough. We are so grateful that you spent part of your day with us this morning, and be gentle with yourself today, Sonnies. We love you so
guys.
much. Absolutely.
it.
And the Sunshine Brigade will be rolling back at 3 o'clock for the show that's on in the afternoon, but all the Sonnies, all the cool kids in the clubhouse, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. Hit that share button.
Yes,
We love
do
you
it,
guys.
guys.
Have a beautiful afternoon. Bye,
Bye.
Booze.